So today we're going to talk about understanding equity and why every year you own a home, you're building family wealth, right? So what if I told you every year you hold your home, you're building wealth? Now, you may not see it exactly in your bank account, but it's there. I promise you it's there. So today we're going to break down how equity works, how it grows over time, and how you can use it to fund education, retirement, or handle a really big financial moment in your life. So what is equity? Simply put, let's think about equity as your home's current value minus what you still owe on your mortgage. It's the portion of the home that you own from the bank, right? I say that we lease the property from the bank, but it's the portion that you own, that gap, right? So give you an example. We sold a house in Mount Vernon to one of my lovely clients. You're probably watching this. Hi, Combelli. We sold it to her for $619. This was back in May 29th of 2022. She put down 10% down. So she has maybe a mortgage now of maybe $520. Right? Now, I looked up other similar homes in the neighborhood that have sold in the last 6 months. You had one sell for $690 and one sell for $705. Similar in size. They were renovated. So let's just go conservatively and say that hers is worth $675. So if she owes $520, we're going to take minus that from $675. And that leaves me with $155,000 of real equity that she's gained, that she can use, she can leverage to do really cool things. This isn't magic. This is how homeownership works. And when values rise and you pay your debt over time, right? So what could she do with this? She could be funding a college education. Equity can help pay for education without high interest loans. Think about a HELOC, HELOC. That's a home equity line of credit. Or a cash out refinance, right? So you do a cash out refinance, you can take the equity out of your house without paying taxes on it, right? Who wouldn't want to do that? Supporting retirement. Some people don't downsize later in life, or some families downsize a lot later in life. You know, I'm finding that a lot of the homeowners that I deal with, they've been in the house 20 years. They don't have a mortgage. They've been there for a long time, right? And selling higher value homes and moving to lower cost places can free up a lot of that equity, right? So older couples are smiling on the beach because they just sold their $10 million brownstone in Manhattan and get to go buy a $300,000 condo in Florida. That's how life and equity really works. And so it can be a cushion for some emergencies, help you avoid credit card debt. So I've created these really cool checklists. I created an equity checklist and an equity growth worksheet. They're all free. Feel free to download it. It's going to be in my link tree. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to direct